My name is Verena, and I would love to tell you a little bit more about the Wheel of Colors because I believe it's an incredible tool that can help us immensely to understand ourselves, to get to know ourselves, and to align with our soul so that we can thrive in life and enjoy life fully. It is a concept that, as far as I know, comes from Native American indigenous traditions, and I'm doing a little bit of research on that now, where it comes from exactly, because that is still unclear. But it really works like an astrology reading or like the Kabbalah tree of life or a human design analysis of your personality, only that it adds different aspects to all of these modalities. So what the Wheel of Color tells you is what you need in a new situation, what you need to connect to other people, what you need to know that you are on your way in alignment with your soul, what you need to be healthy and well in life, what you need to activate your creativity. And then in field number 6, it tells you about your unique gift that you came to share with the world, which is a message, because we each have a different message, something that comes to us easily and that we came to share with others. And together then with all of these messages, we make one whole and can help each other learn and grow and evolve collectively. In field 7, you learn what you need to feel safe and protected in life, which is important, especially if you want to go out and share your message. You know what you need in order to feel safe. And then in field 8, you learn about your first lesson. Maybe if you're around my age in your 40s, 50s, you already know what that is and you have already learned that lesson, which is great because then you can move on to the harder ones that are coming after that. But we first have to learn this lesson, and again, it also brings us a lot more clarity when we see it written on paper. So then in the next step, in field number 9, we learn about what we need to live peacefully with other people. In field number 10, we learn what we need to recognize our inner voice and how to trust our truth over the conditioning and all the other voices that brought us up to live uniquely to ourselves. And then we learn about how we recognize the outer truth, the truth around us that we create by the way we think, speak, and act. And then we come to the last lesson, which also turns into a gift, because once we have embraced and embodied that last lesson, we really start to thrive and all the pieces fall together and we can start to fully enjoy our lives. And it tells us about the center color, our core, our essence, and the questions and tasks our lives center around in this lifetime. If you order your Wheel of Colors from me, you get a 64-page PDF that explains all of that in detail to you. I learned about the Wheel of Colors from this book, No God Has the Power of Colors, which I can highly recommend. But I've made my own version of the Wheel of Colors that I've created in the way that I am selling it now, with messages and information that I have channeled and also what I've learned over the course of my life about personal development, mysticism, spirituality, and anthropology, because I'm an anthropologist. I have a master's degree in anthropology and I've worked in NGOs in different countries. And humanity, how we as humans work and have evolved, has been my main focus for the last 30 years. And it is my expertise and the area of work that makes me happiest to explore. And because of this passion of mine to see how we work as humans, to learn how we can thrive as humans, adjusting to our environment, making the best of what we have, working with spirituality. I've always had a spiritual connection. I've been talking to my guides, and my guides have been channeling. My guides have been helping me, and I've been channeling a lot of the information of the courses that I offer now. So we have this inherent connection, and the Wheel of Colors helps us to connect to ourselves, to our highest selves, and to that infinite possibility around us. That makes life so much more joyful. And that helps us to understand and to really feel and explore how we can live as eternal souls on this planet. Because we are here for a brief moment on Earth. And many of us have been going through many hardships, me included, in the past. But we are entering a period of change. We're in the middle of change. And so we need new tools. We need new ways of seeing ourselves. We need new ways of communicating with each other. And we need to see our lives and our collective evolution in a new light. And I think that the Wheel of Colors really has the potential to help us with that. I've created artworks that go with it. Like every Wheel of Colors comes with your unique Wheel of Colors and color distribution, because that is different for everyone. Here you can see the traditional color distribution, and then everybody has their unique color distribution. I've created an artwork for each color that can help us to activate the different colors of our lives in the area of our lives where we need them the most. And you can also buy those as posters to help you activate them and thrive. So I'd love to invite you on this journey to get to know the colors of your unique color contribution, the colors of your soul, and to use that to really make the best out of your life in this lifetime. So this is not one of these super polished videos, because I don't want to be that person. I want to be real with you, because I think that is where the real beauty lies. I'm here, I'm a real person. I'm happy to tell you more about myself, my struggles that I overcame to be here. The biggest one definitely being growing up in Germany in a society where spirituality is frowned upon because it is connected to Nazis and oppression, and to find my way to live my truth. I'm a very creative person. I like to draw, I like to create, I like to be active, I like to bake, I like to cook. And I love helping people find clarity in life, because I have special powers. I can see the energy lines around people. I can see where people come from, where they're going, and how their actions lead them to where they're going, and which actions they need to change in order to get to where they want to go, and not where they set to go on autopilot. So I'm here as someone who's not a psychologist, who's not someone who wants to make you function, but as someone who wants to make you happy, to show you how you can make yourself happy, how you can find soul alignment, because that is what will ultimately make you happy when you live your unique truth. And the Wheel of Colors is the most incredible tool I know to help with that. And I've also created the CREATRIX School, which consists of 13 different courses, so that you can bring clarity into all areas of your life using the Wheel of Colors, but also using my archetype oracle card deck and other tools like astrology, numerology, but also just visualization techniques and questions to guide you to your truth, so you can live in alignment with that. And I don't think there's a bigger happiness than we can have than being true to ourselves. I don't think that anything can buy you the joy you find when you are just yourself. So if you're looking for inner peace, if you're looking for the ultimate joy, if you're looking for central connection to yourself and to your surrounding, if you're looking to find out how to make every day beautiful and special, then you should book an appointment with me so I can help you get there. I'm not here to lead you from one session to the next. I'm here to lead you back to yourself so you can go out, venture out on your own. I've learned how to read time in my body. I've learned how to read temperature in my body. Right now, we're using devices. We have transferred our power to other things to help us. But we have all this knowledge inherently within us, and we can reactivate it and use it to become independent and free from technology. Though it is very useful, because otherwise we couldn't talk right now, but we are moving towards telepathy. We're moving towards communication without devices. And the sooner you find that connection to yourself to use that, the sooner you'll be able to not have depend on other people for information or for power. You find your power within yourself, and you can radiate outward, you can attract, you can enjoy, you can taste and feel whatever it is that you wish for. Be yourself. Learn to be yourself. Nothing is more important. And if you'd like help with being yourself, happiest self, best self, most joyful self, queen self, get in touch with me and let's get you there.